Good morning. Today is the 11th of April. I just packed my things. I'm outside. It's a beautiful day in Batang, in western Sichuan, China. If you didn't know where I am right now, this is a Tibetan community. I'm hosted by Tibetans, and I will have a bit of breakfast, traditional Tibetan breakfast, before we depart. There it is. Okay, thank you. That's what my breakfast looks like. Traditional, I think the basic version of traditional. 1 egg. This is Tibetan tea. It's made out of yak milk and some salt. It's not sweet, it's actually a bit salty. Then there's Tibetan bread, and I got some things, additional ones from myself to just make it a little easier to consume. But yeah, I'll eat a little more, get some energy for the road, and then I'll be on my way. It's a beautiful home. Let me show you something before I depart. This pile of stones over there, I think it symbolizes, I'm not sure I can go up there though. Ah yeah, there is a path over here. I think it symbolizes the sacred mountain for Tibetans, Karambuchi. Hello! Hello, hello! And the tradition is to go around it for good luck. That's my guess regarding this being similar to Karambuchi, just a local version, a sacred mountain. I've done this before. I did this many months ago for the first time in Shangri-La with an elderly man who I saw was walking around another pile like this. My guess would be that this is a local recreation of Karambuchi. Maybe you can decipher that from the inscriptions. Look, the lady they're going around as well. Chiga Karambuchi. Karambuchi. So it's like a small Karambuchi. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I think they confirmed. Beautiful, isn't it? I will also leave something here. Yes. Small contribution, a grain of sand. Feels good. Let's go. Beautiful day today. Can't wait to see where it takes us. It's a beautiful home, see? Not white now, but rather yellow. Yellow, red. It's a bit different. Yellow, red and white. It's very warm still, so I will not put on my jacket yet. Let's leave this around in here for later. Bye bye. Yes, okay. Okay. I think he wants to rest a bit, maybe. Okay. And this should hold, I think. Good enough. Okay. Okay, about to depart. Okay. Bye bye. Okay, let's go. Taşıdılar. Okay. Now we're going to... What's the name of that place? Baiyu. Baiyu County. It's still a community bordering Sichuan and Tibet. It's about 200 kilometers, a little less than that. It's interesting. Hey! I like how all the buildings have a certain style. There are cultural expressions in the architecture of Tibetan communities, and this one confirms it. One more example of that. And I'm sure there's a story to each of the elements in the buildings. By the way, yesterday we did 250 kilometers. That's a very respectable distance. I rode almost the entire day, but we also did the detours and breaks, so it's okay. I think it's a very good day, very productive day. Oh, it's a motorcycle store. Shiny motorbikes. If I wash mine,
it also becomes quite shiny. But the looks are not looks are not everything, right? In this case, as in many others. So it's one nice long road through Batang County. In European terms, it would be town, city, but I think it's more of a town, not very big. Oh, this guy looked like a foreigner. But in China, city is bigger than county. City is more like a province, like a region. So it's not very correct to refer to it as a city. But in European terms, it is. In Chinese, maybe not, but in European, when you speak in English, I guess that's the case. I'm tempted to wash my motorcycle as well somewhere, but that's not the priority. Look, all the houses are beige, brown, red, black, this type of combinations. Quite beautiful. Young people, students, workers. Look how beautiful the houses are. The buildings, actually, not the houses. Ankang Avenue, Kangding, Ban Road. Kangding, I've been to Kangding before. We're not planning to go now. This is Lifan Moto, Tashidele. I was looking for one of those initially, but didn't have the Tibetan association that I was looking for. Makes this motorbike special to me. Batang People's Government. I'm keeping an eye for motorcycle stores, but also motorcycle graveyards. I already have what I need, but it's more if I discover something that I would like. These engine covers, they're very nice, but they're different brand. It says Lifan Moto. I don't like that very much. Oh wow, what's going on here? So students, I guess. There's very little English at this point. It's Chinese and Tibetan. Holiday Inn. It's a hotel, I guess. I'm curious what is there. A lot of people over there. This guy, look at that. Ay, ay, ay. It's a lot of people, but anyway. Yeah, this is the central area of Batang. I was quite far last night. Otherwise, I would have come here for a walk. Maybe all these were students and they were in their, the break, this half-day break. I'm looking for, oh wow, look at those buildings. How beautiful are they? Look at that. Wow, it's majestic. There's a truck behind me. Oh, this is beautiful. I wish I had stayed here last night, around here. Yummy Market. Oh, I would like to check that out. Let's see if we can get up somewhere here. Not really. Okay, I got some snacks. I got some drinks with me, some food for the road. Oh, this is truly beautiful here. These buildings are special. This is all Tibetan. You can see inscriptions everywhere. Authentic boutique private store. Here in the base of the mountains. It's a nice park over here. Oh wow. An eagle carrying something. I don't know what the white part is. It looks like clouds. I'm not exactly sure here. Which, okay. Green light. Pass by the gas station, top up. There's two gas stations, right? One after the other. I think. .2. I mean, it could be worse. Okay. Military camp. Military barracks. These were military barracks back there. Junyang Township, Batang County, Jiaying. You know, it feels a little... until now, more or less, until yesterday, the day before yesterday, Shangri-La. The environment was familiar. There's another barrack here, I think. Yeah, this is the end of the town. It's quite big. Town, city. Several, maybe tens of thousands of people live here. So I guess it's a town. Okay, we're officially leaving Batang behind. I think these are the last settlements here, last houses of Batang County, the community. Over here, the town, you can say. And now we are on our way towards, once again, the mountains and the unknown. A couple minutes ago, a few motorcyclists passed by, and of course, we salute each other. Hello, hello. Hope this guy lets me go. Okay, thank you very much. It feels great, you know, to wave. There's this unwritten bond between motorcycle riders. It seems to be universal. Almost everyone I see waves at me, and it's just nice. And I wave back always. Or I wave first, and they wave back. It's very, very nice. It feels great. So now you can see that the Jianxia, the Yangtze River's reservoir is away now, so we left it behind. I do not know whether we'll reconnect again with Yangtze River. Possibly not. And this is not it, right? This is not it. Jianxia River. I don't see much. I don't think this river doesn't look very big. Do you think this is the river that feeds into the reservoir down there we saw yesterday? I would be surprised. It's a lot of water there. Well, this is a relatively small stream. But then again, it's probably the off season. It might get more. Oh, that's a nice minivan or camper van. Oh, maybe this is it actually, because you can see the road on the other side kind of continues and it looks like the same road yesterday. Maybe it is the same. But there's no reservoir anymore. This is just the upper stream of the river. I would like to be on the other side, but if it's just gravel road and rocks, and that's just no point, you know. That's not good for my motorcycle, not good for me. It's really no point. This is a work road. You have this road on this side, it's the same thing, but just much better. So anyway, it's good to know that there's a road on the other side, you know. If something happens on this side, you can just go back, cross the bridge and continue on your way on the other side. It's okay. In fact, this guy can overtake. always nice to ride by a river. I said that yesterday and the day before yesterday. It's just, it makes the experience that much more meaningful. It's a nice smooth road. This is a national road. I think it's still 318. At some point it will split though. 318 goes east or towards Tibet, west, south and west. 215 continues north towards Baiyu. That's where we're going today. I found a hotel room there. Not many options, not many accommodation options, at least on the platforms. On trip.com, on AMAP, Gaude, the map application I use in China. Not many affordable accommodation options. But again, I'm most likely if I just arrive and look in person, you can find many options, but ask around, right? I haven't really done that yet. I haven't done that because so far I've been able to find accommodation hotels at a very reasonable price on this platform, so it's quite convenient. No need to risk arriving without a place to sleep in. It's been a few days like that, but it's one of the things that keep me going. The thoughts, especially when I know I'm going to a place where there's some nice, affordable hotels that I can sleep in, that I can rest in the evening, you know, get my laptop out. Go. There's a guy behind me, but so yeah, I prefer not to skip that. Okay, you can go. Now is the perfect time. Come on. Toyota, Honda, very highly esteemed brands in China. Worldwide, but also in China. I think these guys are going towards Batang. Hey. Maybe they're waiting for each other. I wonder. No, separate groups. But there are many motorcyclists on these roads. This is 318. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason. This is 318. It's the most popular adventure road in China. And people are going this way towards Lhasa. That's the bridge and checkpoint we saw last night. In the dark, in the evening. There's the road to Lhasa, the official one, the one that I'm not allowed to go on. For now. This car sounds like a truck. Prado. Comes to mind now how I was in charge, in command of a United Nations armored vehicle in Mykolaiv, Ukraine. And it happens to be one of those, Toyota. One of those Jeeps, but armored. So it's 5 tons. 5 ton heavy. It's very heavy. And when I was in charge of the office in Mykolaiv, it was 2020, well, 2024, 2025. No, 2024. Yes, 2024, and I joined NRC 2025, and then a year ago, and I've been on the road since then. So I was in charge of that office, and we had a vehicle. It was for missions, right? For field operations, visits, convoys, meetings as well, visits to certain villages near the front line, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was one of my highlights, professional highlights so far. Basically, we were two people for a long time, or several months. Me and the driver of the vehicle, Tolia, good friend. He's from Kherson, you might have heard of it. In Mykolaiv, it's a frontline city on the right bank of the Dnipro River in the south of Ukraine. Yeah, with him I learned a lot of Russian, to the point where we were able to conduct a mission, a 3-day mission, 3-day mission, with multiple visits in settlements, communities where we had operations with UNFPA. So it was just to take stock of progress, also any challenges they might face, find ways to support them, so on. And I was able to conduct that mission in Russian, to talk with authorities, to take notes. I had to verify some things, I'm not perfectly fluent, but it was good enough, and that was really, really a goal of mine. So, among other things, during my period in Ukraine, I learned Russian, and it will be very useful now, after I leave China and go across Central Asian countries. It should prove quite useful. There we'll finally be able to communicate without relying on translation, or without needing translation all the time. It's a small climb. Oh, this truck, he wants to overtake. Okay. Go or not? Go or no go? Ugh. I let him pass. Oh, look at these houses over there, how beautiful. The color, blood red. No, this is indigo red, right? I think that's the right color, indigo. It's dark red. I really like that color, I think it's very beautiful. So, there's still a road on the other side, interestingly. It's an interesting section there. It's quite high above the river. But you really wouldn't want to be over there, I think. I don't think it's probably gravel and rocks. Much like yesterday. My 10 kilometers plus of that I did yesterday on that road, that's enough for now. Very lucky with the weather, nice and warm. It's a bit chilly, we're in the mountains, but it's warm. With the sun, it's pleasant. I'm with my short, how do you say that, open finger gloves. It's okay. No snow yet. Maybe we'll actually not go anywhere near the snow. That's pretty much the goal. That's how I calculated how I made my plans, my departure, and then, the long distance journey. Ideally, it was to coincide with the arrival of spring, the melting of the snows in Tibet, in Xinjiang, and then Central Asia. So that's how I'll be approaching. I should be approaching Europe by the summer. Seems like quite a busy road here. It's understandable. It's a very good road and it's a very difficult environment otherwise. So naturally, people will make use of it. Look how far we've made it. I think 5,000 kilometers already since 24th of February. Yeah, it should be much more than 5,000. I started in 9,000, so it should be 6,400. There's something fishy going on because yesterday when I checked Polar Steps, it records my riding, my route. I think it still said around 5,000 kilometers. I'm already 6,400 plus. That's a little strange, I don't know why. Unless maybe, I don't know, maybe one of the two is inaccurate, but I think this is accurate enough. Anyway. This is where the roads split. You go straight, you go 318 towards Shanghai. Left goes where we are going today. I would love to take this road, 318, to continue further on it. Well, ideally in the other direction, towards Tibet. But not today. I saw now a hiker inside the tunnel. There was a very long tunnel. This one. There was a hiker inside. He looked Tibetan and he was walking with a big backpack. I guess he's walking the 318 route, maybe hitchhiking. But then when you cannot hitchhike, you just walk, right? Nobody picks you up. Or when you feel like it, you can just walk. That looked pretty nice. He's a brave guy, brave person. Takes some courage to do that. Okay. Look at these poor yaks. Looking for grass over there in the gravel. Wow. Maybe they're licking some salts, minerals. I think it was yesterday. There was one of them on the street. There was like some shiny section on the road. I think it was as if water was spilled, but it would look a bit more greasy. I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was some food. But probably it had some salt, minerals in it. And so the cow was licking it. So I guess they do need that. It's a bit like goats and sheep, right? I remember my grandmother, one of my villages, she was was we had a big stone of salt, and it was in the space, I don't know how you call that, where you keep the goats, houselet, shelter, the shelter of the goats, and I remember they were licking it. They're licking salt just every once in a while, but I remember seeing them lick the salt, and like to the point where it was, you know, it was shaped by licking, so there was this hole-like section where the goats licked, and that was interesting. I remember that. So I know that these animals, they need minerals. I guess they get a lot from the grass, from the plantation that they consume, but maybe depending on the seasons, especially these mountain cows, the yaks, it looks quite dry here in these remote areas, and there's not much diversity of grass and vegetation, so they might need a little extra supplement, and maybe that's why they lick this. I think in nature they find, if you find a crack in a rock from where water is leaking, that section usually has minerals, so you can go and lick that water, lick the stone, and the water brings some salts out of the rock, right? So it's mineralized. So I think wild animals do that when they need some minerals. You know, the bright side of this road is that there's not much traffic. 318 is very popular. This one is pretty much for myself. Nobody in the back, nobody in the front. Only cows. My only company. The black one is smart, walking down there. That's the safe space, safe spot. Oh, okay, look, the river is getting bigger now. I'm not sure which one this is though. I cannot really see properly on the maps. Once again, no internet. It's so strange how it disappears all the time. Is it? I actually don't know. Maybe I have. One more Tibetan village. How do we go on the other side? Look at that. Golden roofs. That looks like a beautiful temple complex. But I guess I should have taken the road on the left side earlier, if I want to go there. I don't see any people. Looks quite abandoned. I'm sure it's not. Maybe there's the monks inside and praying in retreat. There's a road down there. Oh, I think this is it. Shall we explore a little bit? Shall we explore? I want to just double check maybe if the road on the other side connects. And hello. The flag of China. Ah, there's a monk over there in the corner of the building. I see one. Oh, it's a beautiful monastery, beautiful temple. See how it keeps these patterns of the indigo red color and the white patches, the squares, but it also has a golden roof and it's also white foundation, so it's Tibetan style, but of course grander, more beautiful, more special. Interesting. Maybe it's healthier to walk that way, to walk backwards. Wow, this feels good. I hope if you like motorcycles, if you like adventures, I hope you have a chance to do something like this in your life. The possibilities are endless. There's a beautiful stone over there. Beautiful inscription. That's a big, majestic yak. Wow. Sturdy animal. So once again, this road and the river next to it, I'm not sure exactly this section, but basically this road since yesterday, this is the natural border between Sichuan province and Tibet. And you can understand why, right? You see these mountains, it's so inaccessible. Cliffs. There's a road here and there, but Tashidele! This feels so good when people smile at you. That's why I'm doing this. That's what I'm getting out of it. Hello. That's what I'm getting out of it. Food for the soul. Tashidele! This motorcycle had nice tires. Tashdele! It's a police. Let's say hi to them as well. Tashdele! I think he called me. Let's go and see what they want. Huh? Chunali. Diyang. Di.
你是哪里的？
我是保加利亚人。
啊，
保加利亚。
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 护照拿一下。
护照？Really? Okay. I can show you. Okay. And I can show you also. Check.
去哪里？
How to say?
绿树，
Mm,
还在别的。
Baiyu. Baiyu.
华语，
Baiyu.
会华语的。
Mm.
你从哪里过来的？
你是从哪里过来的？
Shizan, Xi'an, actually, maybe I can ask you. I would love to go to Tibet, to Shizan, but I understand I'm not allowed. Is that correct?
我很想去西藏13山，但我知道我是不被允许的，对吗？
Twima. Yeah.
你是从理塘那边过来吗？
Here.
你是从哪里过来的？
Where did you come
How to, Shangri-La. Shangri-La. Yes, yes. Yeah.
北语。
Batang. Batang.
那个你是保加利亚是吧？
Pachalia.
我这里。
Baoja. No, check. Yes. Bajalia.
好的。
Okay.
慢点。
Thank you. Bye bye. Tashidele. Okay. Bye bye. Okay. A random passport check. That was funny. The moment they realized I was a foreigner, they just randomly stopped me on the street. But it's okay, you know. Obviously no problem. They ask me where I come from, and I tell the truth. See, that's a nice, smooth, positive, effective, professional interaction. I take notes. There was no checkpoint here. I could have continued. Nothing would happen, really. But I guess they don't really get many foreigners in this part of China on their own, alone. So, well, they're just doing their job. And I'm doing mine. Oh well. Look at the mountain ahead. How... Maybe I could have asked them a little more, because they asked me about Shizan, if I'm coming from Shizan. Maybe it's possible, right? If I have the right permit and with a guide and so on. There's ways to do that, but that's not how I would like to travel. But maybe I could have asked them a little bit about, could you give me a permit for Shizan, for Tibet? Something improvised, but that is good enough. It allows me to pass through checkpoints. Imagine. I think there's a non-zero chance that something like this exists. You can get a special permit. You don't always need to. I mean, I don't know. I think so. Based on how my experience in China has been so far, if you look hard enough, there are ways to do things that go beyond what is the established, regular procedures. But yeah, I could have spoken with them a little longer, but yeah, I foresee the end result. Probably not much will come out of it. Tashidale! Did this kid throw a stone at me? This is the road, right? Yes. In theory, when I shout like this, the microphone should be able to balance the level of the noise, so it shouldn't break your ears. I hope that's the case. Wow, do you see the snow? Over there and also in the back. I didn't see that mountain before. There's some high mountains around us. Snowy mountains. Some clouds ahead as well. That doesn't look very nice. Actually, not really ahead, just above. I think this might be snowfall over there. A little bit. The temperature is dropping naturally. It would be nice to get the sun again. I think these are snow clouds now. Looks quite heavy. Not really rain. It looks very much like snow being moved around by the wind. But I think we're not really going into that, so hopefully we'll be spared. This road goes this direction, north. Yeah, there will be more sun. That's nice. I do want to put my other gloves now. Get a little warmer. So fluffy. Tashidale. So fluffy. Okay, now it's getting a little more green around us. Proper forest. I see some snow up there ahead, but nothing to worry about just yet. What is this here? Seems like a base camp for climbing expeditions. Interesting, these houses. Maybe they're for animals, or temporary shelter for the workers here. So I wasn't planning to go close to the snow, but somehow it's happening. Snow up there. Look at this river, grey. I wonder if this river is a natural spring, hot spring. There should be some hot springs around. I haven't really explored that part of the natural wealth around me. But I know I see some hotels names, hot spring, you know, in the name. So, oh, maybe this section here. That looked. What do you think are the odds that that was a hot spring over there? That looked exactly like a spring. Oh, I want to go and check it out. This looks very much like a hot spring, honestly. This is not a river. It doesn't look like a river. The color, this is probably cold, but let me go and double check. The color of this water is very much. It looks suspiciously mineralized, as if coming from underground. I'm curious, I'll try to go and check if the water is warm, or at least not too cold. In particular, this, where was that section? This pool over there. I'm curious. Let's go and touch it, okay? Just quick touch. This is probably a little crazy, but oh whoa, is that snow over there? Is this really snow? I'm actually closer than I thought. Okay. I don't know if I can cross on the other side. But what do you think this green water is? Why are they not mixing? Is that... How can I go to that part over there? I don't think this one will be warm. But it very much looks like spring water. You know, like the... I'm sure it's cold, but anyway, for the sake of... being sure. Okay, it's cold, but it's not terribly frozen cold. Okay. How about that one over there? That's the one that makes me curious. It's not too cold. Let's see if I can cross somewhere. My intuition tells me that this water comes from a natural spring, maybe a hot spring. Maybe not a hot one, but actually I think it has to be hot, right? That's what pushes the water out. Fortunately, I cannot cross. I would like to go and check the water on the other side, but I'm curious about the green water there. I see slight moving on the surface. I don't know if that's the wind or that's really the spring water. You know, the spring pushing a little bit. I have a strong suspicion that this water over there is a little warm. See how it's vibrating, as if there's it's being fed from the bottom. It's not wind, there's almost no wind right now, so I think it should be very, very calm. More calm than that. Well, I cannot check the snow. I don't want to get wet. Cannot really cross. That's unfortunate. But yeah, the signs I see very much looks like a very highly mineralized water. This river part, and then the other one, I don't really know. I would like to reach it, but I could make it halfway through the river, but yeah, not an option over there. There's probably monkeys around here as well. We saw earlier. Anyway, I'm going back up. Okay. Is this jade? No. Yeah. The stones are hot. That's nice to the touch. One last one. Nice and smooth. I think this is from, perhaps this was a glacier at some point in time. And some of these round rocks are a result of that period. Okay, let's continue. Maybe we'll find a spring upwards. I don't know. Okay. That's a lot of snow over there. It seems like I will not be able to escape the snow. Although it's not very cold right now. It's still mild weather. Power China. Once again, we saw that. I think Power China constructing everything, everywhere. Welcome, Baiyu section of Long March National Cultural Park. Okay. I couldn't see all of it. You can maybe try. Rewind. If you're curious. Wow, this tractor has seen some road as well. Baiyu. Okay, I think we're doing good progress. I don't know how many. 100 kilometers left. We're very early actually. It's 2 o'clock. The road is good. I might take a break somewhere. Okay, well, more and more snow. I mean, that's expected. That's according to plan. Wow, you can almost ski over there. That's according to plan. I didn't know exactly when and where, but I expected, considering the route I'm taking and the time now. It's still early April. It's normal that there will be snow here and there. At least to see. That's absolutely expected. I actually wanted that. Of course, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the snow-capped mountains. Now, riding through snow, that will be a different question. That's something I'm not very much looking forward to. Wow, this guy is blowing so much dust. More power China. Power China is everywhere. Yes, yes, go. Tibetan car. Oh, I think he's a traveler, a journeyman. I think these guys are maybe struggling a bit to climb the mountain as well. This is no English. Opala tunnel. Okay. Okay, what's happening here? That's not a great entrance into a tunnel. Not at all. Okay, well, let's hope we make it to the other side. Oh, I don't see anything. It's so wet. And it's very cold here. It's suddenly very cold. And I don't see... I see very little. See very, very little. Okay. Oh, it's so cold here. It's very cold. Temperature dropped maybe like 5-10 degrees suddenly. I wonder what will be on the other side. Ah, it's a scary tunnel. It's wet, it's dark. I think there's something in the air. I don't know if I think it's dust. And there's some crazy guy behind me overtaking. What the hell is this person doing? You can barely see the road and he's overtaking. I guess he goes on this road more often, so he knows that it's smooth. Just go straight. But yeah, it's... I don't know if this is dust, to be honest, because could be cloud, could be... Yeah, could be mist, clouds, because the road is relatively okay. But I can smell some mixture of dust and water. Yeah. See, I cannot see the guy in front anymore. How long is this tunnel? I hope it's over soon. I don't like it very much. It's a little scary. Keeps on going. It's a long tunnel. I didn't see at the entrance how long it was. But it keeps on going and I'm I'm getting cold. It's funny how just like that. Okay, this section I think is a little more visible. The dust or whatever it is less. So you can see all the way till the end. I didn't know what that was. Maybe it was dust, because if it was clouds, you should have the clouds here as well, right? Maybe it was just a dusty section. Okay, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's a very, very fitting saying. I'm literally rediscovering the roots of that saying. To wish to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I wonder who came up with this saying first. I guess in the first ever tunnel, people were scared to ride in it. So I guess already then somebody must have thought of this. I can't wait to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, that was not nice. I think my motorcycle can handle that, but wow, the road is suddenly becoming. I don't see anything, man. What is? I don't know if it's my lights that are bad, or I know I should clean my front light a little bit, but this, it's all wet. I don't like this tunnel. It seems like it's still under construction. There's no lights at all right now, you see? Okay, there's a few here. But it's very slippery, very dark. And there was this bad... Okay, there's a bump here as well. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. I see sun on the other side, which is great. Can't wait to greet the sun, and for the sun to greet me back. Hope there's no more bad surprises. Okay, there's some holes here, bad sections over here. It's a bad tunnel. You don't want to be in this tunnel. Not fun. Okay. Maybe this guy is the reason for all the dust. Okay, I can definitely smell. Where is he going? Finally, a deep breath of air. Whew. That was tough. But okay, it's okay. Now we're back in the sun, we'll get warm. It's a little chilly, but it's fine, it's bearable. I have more clothes, I have my heating on if I wanted to turn it on. So we are okay. Turning off all the unnecessary electronics. I'll try to be... Yeah, there's the snow, you see? You see behind me? But maybe now it will be a descent. I don't think we can climb much more. So from here onwards it might be a descent. There should be a river at some point by the road. So yeah, it should be a familiar environment. Not much crazier than what we are used to now. Look at this guy cleaning. Ni hao, tashdele. Taking care of the street. Good people. It's important. Wow, look at all the snow. Oof. I'm a little closer than I would like. I can feel it. It's no longer just something beautiful on the horizon. It's very much in my presence right now, this snow. Fortunately, it's not falling, but it's just up there, top of the mountain. Let me see the tire pressure. 1.6, 2.6. Okay, it's a little lower than earlier when we started, but that's okay. That's because of the temperature. Yeah, a little bit of snow, but that's okay. That's okay. Snow is not even in the top 3 of things I like the least. Top 3. Not in this order, okay? I still need to think about that, which is the worst, but top 3 for sure. You have sand, riding in sand, ice, and mud. These are the top 3. Sand, ice, and mud. Some rain, some water. That's not nice, but it's it's normal. But stones are also something I really dislike, like gravel. Bad gravel, it hurts. It hurts. I hurt on behalf of my motorcycle when I ride on sharp stones. But yeah, snow is not snow. You cannot really ride on snow. At least I haven't really had that. There was an ice section once that was very bad, but otherwise I haven't really ridden on snow. I mean, I'm sure you can, but not in my experience. It hasn't happened so far. I think the temperature now is between 5 and 10 degrees, maybe 0 and 10. Probably around 5-6 degrees. The sun really makes a difference. I can feel the sun warming my clothes, and I'm sure inside my bag, the black bag on my back, I'm sure inside it's very warm right now because it gets warm from the sun and I protect it from the wind, so I'm sure inside it's very, very warm. Let's test our methodology for taking turns. Okay, it works. I wouldn't want to go faster than that on a turn like this. Alright, so now we're descending. That's good news. Should be getting a little warmer. What is this? A rest point? Nice. Okay. I've been checking, I'm not leaking any oil anymore, so it's fixed. Thanks to my friend mechanic in Shangri-La. He really helped me out. The engine seems to be working perfectly. Yesterday, 250 kilometers, the fuel consumption was 2.5 liters. And there were lots of mountains. It wasn't only normal terrain. I wasn't going on the highway all the time. So that's very good. It's a bit sandy. That's very good. 2.5. I think my consumption has dropped. It's actually dropping now. 2.5 per 100 kilometers. Right now it's over €1 the liter, unfortunately. Oh. Anyway. Shama Township, Baiyu County, Holong Valley, Shama. Next Shama Roaring Spring. Oh, Roaring Spring. Grand Canyon. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds like a beautiful roads ahead. Let's discover. this bridge over there. Are they building a highway? Oh, that could be it. I saw some tunnels earlier. Yeah, look at that. Gonna be building a fast expressway. Two tunnels. Railway station. Look at that. Yeah, that's what we're going on there. Look at that double road. Look at that. That's how it looks. That's how you build this incredible infrastructure in China. It's very, very impressive highways. Look at that, look at these guys. They're over there. Chilling. Wow, it's impressive. Face passing, yeah, I want to take my time. Quite impressive to see. Oh, we'll have a better look now on the way down. The road, I think it should go down there. There ain't no other way. Quite impressive view here. This infrastructure project. Look at that. Big bridge. Big bridge. Snow mountain on the other side. Gas everywhere. Actually cool out there. That's some kind of a village maybe. Small settlement. Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Look at the landscape ahead. This bush. And trees. The trees are higher than the bushes. There's some houses up there on top of the mountain. That's pretty beautiful. Now this project, I don't know what people think, you know. The highway, but I don't think it takes away much. It doesn't take away much from the environment. There is also funny. More monkeys. Look at that. More wild monkeys. Wow, they're big. Big. Look. Many monkeys. Probably the mountain is full of them. My microphone stopped working, I don't know why. I apologize for that. I'll try to fix it somehow. Perhaps it will start automatically at some point. Modern art, this is probably a bit of propaganda over there. Hello, Tashidele. The Liberation Army. It's yeah, that's the reality in China. I do not want to talk about politics. Look at this kid guy. I should have bet him. Beautiful houses. Very traditional. I hope, okay, I hope the road goes on. Very traditional homes here, mixed with, look at that inverse swastika. Hello, Tashidele. The inverse swastika symbol. I wonder when will the time come when, for all of us, it will be free of these negative connotations. Long time ago, but also not very long ago at all. And still, it's very, very recognizable symbol. Why is my microphone not working? Sorry about this. I don't want to shout either, so let me try to fix it. Okay, now the microphone works and everything is normal. Yeah, I don't know for how long it wasn't working actually. Let's keep going. I was just saying earlier how here, this monument Looked a little bit like propaganda more than art. I think I can see pieces of snow in the air. That's probably a sign that we should keep going. Let's see now. It starts very difficult. I don't know why it's not smooth. Okay, let's keep going. More monkeys. There's the guard. The guard in between the monkeys. Look at them. So many. Here as well. Wow. Big guys. That's a big guy. So many wild monkeys. It's very interesting to see. And they seem to be all very near the roads. I'm sure there's more in the mountains, but it's quite, I guess they're not domesticated, but coexisting with humans quite closely. Look at that. Wow. Hey. So nice. Tibetan people. Thinking how, when you think about it, this is, look at, wow, this was a very fit animal, not hungry, not starving. This is a perfect environment if there were no humans, right? With all these yaks, I think this is the perfect prey for tigers. And I can imagine how there was a time when there were tigers prowling in these lands. And yaks, I guess they've been since always. And how this is the perfect prey. Perfect size. You know, enough to eat for maybe a few days. And then it will give also food for other animals, other predators, foxes, wolves. But I think now there's none of these left. Some birds, some scavengers. Oh, there's a small dog there with the good guy. I think no tigers left anymore in these areas. Look how they split the rock here. That's pretty nice to make the road. There's a car behind me, I'll let him pass in a bit. Oh, dangerous. I kinda saw it coming. I saw the guy behind me and I was thinking, that's funny. I guess I'm developing some useful instincts. I was exactly thinking how, I don't know what's on the other side of the turn. If there are some cows there, that's a beautiful one, fluffy, gray. If there are some, I better slow down, and there you go, exactly. In the middle of the road. Yeah, it never hurts to be too careful. Interesting, now the river flows northwards. This is a different river and it's flowing north instead of south. And there's a long way northwards. We're a very long way from any sea or coastline, so I guess this river maybe flows, but then it connects somewhere not far from here to another one that flows south, eastward. Some heavy clouds above us. No sun anymore, but I think it's okay. So far, temperature here is okay. It's not very cold. More monkeys. More monkeys. Look at these guys. It's a lot of monkeys. Hello! They feel almost human. I don't know. How do you treat a monkey? You see how they retreat from me, but from the car they were okay? I think the flags really make a difference. That's there's so many bonuses, so many pluses about the flags that I'm carrying. They are also my protection at night. They give me so much visibility, you know? Every driver sees the flags. I might be dark, I might be, you know, good, but the flags are moving all the time. And anything moving like that, especially at night, you know, I have the stop light, I have some other lights. There's some reflections as well, so they are my maybe most important level of visibility on the motorbike. So they protect me from other drivers. They give me visibility, and that's priceless. Better than anything, any color or any additional visibility items I could put on. They also act as a windbreak or going downhill. They help me out a little bit. Uphill is the opposite, but I think I go straight. I have the map turned off. Oh, there's a barrier there, so. And they serve as this extra layer of protection against wild animals, specifically monkeys. I was chased by a monkey once, and I'm glad to see that they are afraid when they see me coming, because they're difficult to trust. I don't trust monkeys. I don't know. Their behavior is unpredictable. They can be very nice. You can pet them. You can give them some food. They take it from your hand. They hold your finger. But sometimes you give them something they don't like, and they get crazy and they show their teeth and become aggressive. And that monkey that chased me, I just looked at the eye. I was like riding like this, and I looked to the side, and he charged from the hill. He charged at me. So, yeah, I learned to be cautious around monkeys. But it's very interesting to see how they coexist with cows, with people. And yeah, I can very much imagine how there used to be tigers here. If it weren't for humans, I'm pretty sure there will still be tigers. Because these mountains are... You see this, it's perfect for a tiger to roam around these forests. It's probably wild boar, deer, monkeys, yaks, lots of prey options. But yeah, humanity dominates. I just want to take a moment and show appreciation of the huge flag this guy has over there. Let me go and say hi. Even bigger than mine. What is this flag? That's a big flag. Ni hao, 제가 big. I have to. Nice. 투에 와이고렌. 투에 와이고렌 와이고렌. 제가 big. Nice. Big flag. I have two. Arga, Arga. What does it say? China? Timbudong, I don't speak Chinese. Bushwo Zhongwen. Iga, one. 제가 Zhufeng, Shizan. Moto. Shizan also. I like. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, yes, I go. Yes, a little bit, but I have. Chiga, no problem. Nice motor. 다시 들래. Okay. Okay, I go. Bye. Hello. That was nice. I can see snowflakes in the air. We might actually get some snow. Can you see them? Lonely snowflakes carried by the wind. I have a few on my helmet, on my visor. Quite heavy, thick. But that means that we might get a bit of snow. I get some on my pants as well. I can feel the heat from them. I get a few more on my visor. It's not really snow, but kind of a prelude to it. Fortunately, we're not very far from our destination for today, and that's really nice. If it does get cold and snowy, a storm, you'll be very fortunate to have left earlier today and have time in advance. How many kilometers? 76. So not too bad. We'll see how the day will go. We'll progress from now on. I do expect everything at this point. If it's snow but not rain, maybe even better. It's not cold right now. I think it's probably above 10 degrees. So it's okay. We're not afraid of snow in this case. It cannot do much to us. It's a very interesting community here. Look at that. They're all the same houses. They look quite prefabricated. Tibetan, but not traditional, not old. I don't know what this is. This is no entry zone. No markings, no inscriptions. I don't know what this is. What this community is. These look like modern houses. You see some yards. Interesting. Well, I hope Yeah. I hope people here are happy. The river keeps flowing north. Very interesting. I wonder where. It does. Yangtze River's upstream section does go for the north into the mountains, but it flows the opposite way. So it's possible that this river might connect to Yangtze, to Jianxia. That's the name of the upper section here. So this could be the case, but yeah, otherwise it's very interesting how it flows north. It flows north, so basically we drive by the river, so we're going downhill and we're going north. Actually, I think it would be nicer to go down there through the village. Let me do that. I'm sure it connects. I'm sure you can take a look through. Am I recording? I am recording. Yaks over there. And goats? No. It's yaks, just small ones. Oh no. Is that a yak or a goat? That's a big goat, I think, right? Or not? I think these are big goats. These are not yak. What is that animal? It walks like a goat. Yeah, that's a goat. That's a mountain goat. The way it jumps, that's not a yak movement. Yeah, these are goats. Huh, how bizarre. Look how big they are. I haven't seen this before. Can I go on the other side somehow? I haven't seen this type of goats before. They very much look like wild mountain goats. Let's take a video with the phone. Look at these goats. The first time I see this type of goats in China. They are so big. They look like yaks. That's goat, right? Not a yak. Is that a yak? What am I talking about? Is it a yak or is it the goat? It has goat teeth. It has a goat beard. These are goats, right? Yes. These are goats, yes, not yaks. Not cows. Big goats. There you go, with the goatee. Yeah, wow. These are very special goats. Mountain goats. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's a majestic one. Wow, I've never seen this before. These must be mountain goats. Very special. They look domesticated, so not really mountain, but that would be cool to see in the mountain, in the wild. Look how big they are. They're as big as a cow. Look at that white one over there. Yeah, they climb the mountains as well. That's typical goat behavior. This is not yaks. But for quite a bit I wasn't able to be sure. That's funny. Well, there you go. We found a new animal. A new animal. A new discovery. Pretty nice. This is a cow. But these are big goats on the other side. Very big goats. I think they must be cousins to the yaks, living in the same environment. First time I see that. Fascinating. It's a beautiful Tibetan street here, community. Oh, look at the tires of this motorbike. Interesting. Hey, this little girl. Alright, with dad or uncle or grandpa. The highlight of her day. Honda, that's a nice Honda. Should be a reliable motorcycle. Very reputable in China. Tashidale! He answered back. See all these motorbikes there. Wow. Some of them are very nice. There's a guy behind me. Yes, yes, go, go. I wanted... I see some decoration that maybe is original, very special, and I could... Tashidare? That's pretty much how Tibet will be, if I ever had the chance to travel through. That's how I imagine it. Hello. Tashidare. So look at that. That's what is that? Hello. Let me actually take a look. Why Goren? Why Goren? I'm curious to see. Timbudong, Timbudong. I don't speak your language, my friend. I want to go and ask what that is. Honda. That's a nice motorbike over there. Lifan Honda. Hello, ni hao. 这个是什么？ What is that? I'm curious. Hello. 这个是什么？
收纳盒。
Storage and
Storage? What is that thing?
Music.
Ah, music. Ah, wow, very big. Very big. Wow, music. Okay. Honley. Wow, 0 kilometers? That's not true, right? It cannot be true. Funny. 140.
去哪里你？
这个 Lin это
没有跑马还？
没有。See, in this one, cables touch the engine, so I guess it's normal to be exposed to heat. It has dual klaxon as well. Interesting. This could be the Tashidale speaker. Chiga Donchan. Neutral, the lights. Okay.
go house.
Huh?
你是 go 哪里？
听不懂。I go Baiyu. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. My motorcycle is a little one-sided, I think. Okay, let's go. Hello. Bye bye. Ah, this is like mine. This one, see? Same. Same. Or similar. Not the same, but similar. The top side is a little different. These are work motorcycles. You see how people make good use of them. They are reliable, easy to fix. And that's precisely why I got one for myself. That's how it all began. Let's see now if the engine starts easily. I don't know. I think it might be because of the altitude, but it's a little harder than usual. Why? No. Okay. Yeah, it starts very difficult. I don't know why. I'll get some more oxygen in. Okay. Let's continue. In this case, I have also the heating on, so it takes a bit of the power. Let's go. 다시 들래. 다시 들래. Thank you. Very good, he says. Very good. I think I could have stopped here to have some food, some lunch. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Am I recording? Yes. Ah, that looks like snow. These heavy clouds, gray clouds, very much looks like snow. Still better than rain. It's better than rain, so we should not be discouraged from that. But it does look a little intimidating, because that's exactly where we're going. That's precisely where we are going. Wow, look at the power station here. Power lines. Okay, well, 70 kilometers. At least whatever the road ahead, it's not too long, so we should be fine. We should be able to make it. That's a nice big town here. There's probably hotels as well. I could spend the night here, but it's so early. It's 3 o'clock. That's nice. I think it's okay. Thank you. Generator making power, electricity for them to operate. This is very, very handy and necessary in remote places like this. I guess this is an old telephone line. Okay, we're very fortunate with the weather. The sun is still with us. 50 kilometers to go. 3-4 o'clock. Okay, I think it's okay. I will be relatively early. Oh, that's a nice. What is that? That's a nice minivan. Nice, beautiful. It's a 3-wheeler. On a 3-wheel, you have so much inside there. If you cover the entire roof, maybe like 3 square meters of solar panels, how much power can you generate? How fast will it recharge? The entire, a battery, for instance, if it's electricity powered. I don't really know how much power. It's one of the things that I have no experience with. It's a bit of wind, but I wonder how much you can recover. Maybe if you run out of power, can you park somewhere in the sun and maybe for 2 days you just sit there, you chill? And then it is enough to recharge? What do you think? Probably not, right? I think it's going to be like maybe charging your phone, but enough to charge your phone, but probably not for a full heavy battery enough to power the entire vehicle. I don't know. More travelers. Hey, foreigner guys! Let me. Not many foreigners on these roads. Hello. Where are you going? I'm good. What about you? Im- Immediately we become friends. I think there's something unwritten about that, but wow, good to see you guys. Where are you from?
Switzerland, Italy.
Italy? Did you start from Europe on the way to China? Okay.
Start from Australia.
Ah, so you
Shangri-La.
you met in Shangri-La.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Same.
I bought this in Shangri-La several months ago.
Super cool.
It's been a while, but I just did a tour around China during winter, and then a couple of days ago I was in Shangri-La. I have some friends there. I spent some time there, and now I'm on my way back to Europe. Hopefully, we'll see if I can make it, but
Sure.
that's the plan. I'm from Bulgaria.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Bulgaria. I live in Spain. Yeah, international life, but
You should drop us some food along the way.
some.
We are going back to Europe.
Aha. Are you from all the way from Australia? Wow. But you're from Australia, and you're from Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Ah, you're both Italian, but you start from. Okay, wow. The stories you see on the road. Wow.
Which road are you gonna take? Because you're also gonna take Sichuan or passing Xinjiang.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Don't tell that to the police, but I actually went to Tibet briefly yesterday. I found a way. There are bridges, exactly, on these roads. I took a bridge, and then on the other side of the river, there's, I don't know if you saw, but there's this line, it's a road, it's an old road from, I think, from when they were building the dam. It's gravel road, but like 10 kilometers I went on it, and at some point it turned left into the mountain, and there was a road, and I saw on the map, there's villages, they lead deeper into Tibet. But I don't have any, I'm not supposed to, we're not supposed to go there, right? And I was wondering, it's same like here, same thing, right? There were just a few villages. I rode a bit and then I turned around. I didn't want to. I can get kicked out of the country. I don't know what is the worst that can happen, but yeah.
Your road from Shangri-La that was all the way down, and that was gravel.
All along the river.
Yeah. You know that this is the Yangtze River?
Yeah. All along that river.
Yes, it's pretty nice. So, are you going in opposite direction now, or you're?
Same direction.
Okay. So you're also going back home to Europe, and you guys are back home, I guess, to Italy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Stop in Yushu.
Yushu and then Golmuk, like in Chin.
Yeah. Later on.
And then, because we have the 3 months visa, but it's not enough, we will have to take a train in Xinjiang.
You can extend your visa, you know that?
Yeah, maybe we will.
But not fun to ride in the desert bicycle.
Yeah.
Really, motorbike.
I have no idea. We'll see. I know that there are wolves and bears,
Yeah.
so there's everything there. I do hope, I think it's still relatively cold. Even in the desert, I think it's not too hot yet. My motorcycle also, it's a simple motorcycle. It might overheat. So, but I don't think summer is far away still, so it should be okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can make it. I don't know. It's through there. I think there's basically one main highway, and this is the route to cross Xinjiang. And basically, it's the ancient Silk Road, but modernized. I think it's not going into the desert. It might be, I don't know, but I think it should be.
Like semi-desert apparently.
Uh huh.
For people who mentioned, but maybe it depends which. I don't remember if there is, of course, like one road closer to the mountain range up
Uh huh.
but I don't know if there's like a second one. And if we are able to take it, that's the other question.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
You never know. We will have to point to the police if we can take that road or.
Do you want to exchange contacts?
Yeah.
Maybe I will scout ahead and I'll let you know what you can wait
How
for.
much was for the bicycle? For the motorbike?
It's how much? It's less than your bicycles probably. This
Maybe or.
euros?
Yeah.
No, less.
Okay.
Less. This and it happens to be the cheapest one you can find. I didn't look for that, but this is Tibetan motorcycle, and that's how my story, how this whole thing began. I got the idea, and then I started to research, and one step at a time, and it became possible. This is 5,000 yuan. 5,000 yuan. It's like 700, 5,300 because I bought some like this. These are optional things. The armor. No, everything. All this. I had one backpack. I work in Ukraine, okay, before I started traveling, and my job ended, and then I wanted to travel for a bit, for a few weeks, but then I went to Japan, to Korea, then I came to China, and then China became, I learned a lot about China, and my stay extended because it's an amazing country, right, in many ways. There's a lot here. And then I got this idea.
Everything in Shangri-La, also these bags.
No, the motorcycle I actually bought online. It took me a while to find. It wasn't very easy. I bought it online. It took some time to deliver to Shangri-La. It's a bit of a long story. I actually I wanted to start this journey from the coast. Shangri-La is very far from the coast. So I went to the coast. I went near Hong Kong, Shenzhen. That's where I thought to buy. In China?
Not just China, like also. So just Xinjiang, Mongolia.
Oh wow, you've been going for a while.
Then Beijing, and then I took a ferry to Korea. Then I did Japan. Then I flew to Hong Kong.
How easy was it for you to get a visa for Russia?
Yeah, very easy, straightforward.
Recently, yeah?
20 days on e-visa, of course.
Online?
Yeah.
No embassies, no.
But you can only enter in certain points. Like we are going, I think, the same as you, like the Pamirs, then Uzbekistan and
Yes.
Kazakhstan and Russia.
I don't know about Russia, that's the thing. I'm thinking about the Baikal, not the Baikal, sorry. The Caspian Sea ferry.
But you
I've-
cannot enter in Azerbaijan
that's the
without a
point.
plane.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
But you could ship your bike on the and
But-
then fly.
But what about even a ferry is not allowed to enter?
You cannot enter Azerbaijan on a land border. You have to fly in and then you can leave. But you cannot enter by any land border. It's
That's
since
the
Wow.
problem. And but in Russia, you can get like the transit visa.
Okay, I guess I just worry about Ukraine in my background. It might also the flags. I don't. I'll probably need to take them down, especially this one. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Russia.
if you have Ukrainian stamps or flew to Ukraine recently, I think they
They say
will
no.
most likely say.
I have a new passport now, so it doesn't have any stamps. I mean, I don't know.
You can
But
drive.
how did you manage to get the driving license for China?
I actually got I didn't have a motorcycle license when I bought it, so it was really, improvised thing. But in January, a couple of months ago, I spent 20 days in China to get a proper Chinese full driving license, car and motorcycle, which should be transferable abroad. So I hope it will be enough to go all the way to Europe with it.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but hopefully. I have no idea yet how I will be crossing borders. I know there's a lot of paperwork, and I've never done this before, so it's also something to. For you guys, it will be, I think, a little easier.
Always in time to swap with a bicycle.
We can dismount everything. One tire here, one. Maybe. No, but
Instagram?
I do. I'm not using it much. I actually record on YouTube. I make some videos. Nobody's watching that, but it's because it's a special experience, and I found a small setup with the camera, so
Nice.
it works. But I have Instagram as well.
When did you start from Shangri-La?
Shangri-La started on 1st of October, but then I went around China,
Okay.
and
Not
then
with the motor.
yes, with the motor.
Okay.
But then I also went home for a month. Okay, 1 second. You guys use WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have internet here.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, here it's
I can
probably
make a photo of your.
Do you have internet? Just asking to make sure. if mine is the only issue.
No, I don't.
Okay, but yeah, no, I can give you my number. Where are you staying tonight? Where are you aiming for?
Camp.
Are you camp?
We are aiming for the tunnel, which is about like 11 more kilometers.
Uh-huh.
A couple of hours.
Yeah, I know.
We end up on
Yeah, we
4,000.
always sleep in the tent.
Nice. I often think about that. There's some advantages of having a bicycle, but there's some advantages of having a motorcycle as well.
Especially like the Tibetan one.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tibetan brand. I give it meaning, right? For Chinese people, it's nothing. This is trash. They don't buy it. It's not a popular motorbike at all in China, but I take care of it. And so far, I've done 15,000 kilometers in China. So, and it's doing well. It's doing well. I can.
Petrol is cheap.
And it's cheap. I mean, I really bought it just to give it a try. I mean, I thought, okay, well, it's just a chance I have. Let's see how far I can push this, this idea. And then here we are. I think the first border will be a big event. Once I manage to cross one border because the paperwork, then the rest will be repetitive, I think.
Kyrgyzstan.
Maybe Kazakhstan, maybe Kyrgyzstan. I'm not sure.
Kazakhstan is maybe, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but maybe Kazakhstan is a bit more like international. So probably.
Yeah, there are a couple.
We also get something sorted out in
Yeah.
Kazakhstan if you have to, I don't know, probably change the number.
Maybe. Yeah, details like that. Yeah.
Because Almaty, as you know, Almaty is very close.
Yes.
Whereas if you go to Kyrgyzstan till you are in Osh or in what's the other one, the capital city, it's a bit like
Dushanbe? Bishkek.
Bishkek.
but I mean you're faster of course.
How many kilometers do you do per day on average, more or less?
Let's say we're done 60.
Yeah,
It's like 100, but
okay. I've had many days like that. I think some days you've done more than me. Like sometimes I get lost in the mountains, and so yeah, it's not going very fast either. Especially with the bikes, it's basically two people on the motorcycle. Cause
Same for us.
yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, I can give you my number.
Yeah.
For,
Write it down.
okay, for permanent reference, and it's also on
What's your name?
Ilya.
Ilya.
Ilya. Nice to meet you as well. Yours? Simone. Simone.
Alex.
Italian. Alex. Okay.
Chiara.
Chiara. Okay. Simone, Alex, Chiara. All right.
No reception.
What was
How is your spelling, Ilya? Is it I-double-L?
one L I Y A? But you can spell it however you want. I need to. It's a Ukrainian number. I need to just get my neurons ordered, going for the number because I don't use it very often. Okay. Okay. This one. This one here. 380 is
380.
that's the
Ukrainian one, right?
that's the plus. Yes.
It's a 380.
Yes. Do you have?
Sleep tonight.
I thought about 50 kilometers from here there's a Baiyu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be there tomorrow.
No trouble to sleep in the guest house or in the hotel.
I don't know if there's a guest house. Did you see any options? I saw. I do book hotels. Sometimes there's hostels. If you want, you can take a picture as well of the. Or you can just share it. Okay.
Yeah, we are together.
Okay. Hotels because I take my laptop out to do a bit of. It's kind of like my rest in the evening, on my own. After I spend very often, I spend the whole day, much like you, right, I guess, on the road, and I just want to be by myself. But sometimes there are hostels as well. that I.
No trouble. They,
Hmm?
you find
Because
it
we
easy
heard that sometimes they don't accept foreigners.
further north.
Very. I've had very little problems with that. Just now in Baiyu, I was looking at one option to book. By the way, if you use a map, the Chinese version, on the map you get the hotels. They even say the prices. It can be quite automatic. So I found some better options doing that by chance. So now I'm checking all the, and I found an option is 40, 50 yuan in Baiyu.
50 yuan.
50 yuan, but I saw there, I translated my screen, it said only mainland Chinese. So maybe this is a case where it's limited to foreigners. But I'll go and knock and ask anyway. We'll see.
I think as always, if you get in trouble, call the police.
Uh,
They help you.
they do, but I haven't had any issues with that, really. If anything, they call the police and the police come and take my information.
Or what we did, or I think you did it more than me, but 2 days ago we slept in this commune.
Nice.
Called, like
Where there is the communist.
Village
committee.
Okay.
You need to have a tent.
There's the local authorities.
There is also
Yeah, kind of.
Uh-huh.
Agricultural, the
Wow.
government, yeah.
they have beds.
Wow.
But we normally put the tent there. It was just one day they let us sleep like on the, just with the sleeping bag on the
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like sofas
Side.
or something.
not tent.
Sorry, I'm not taking my helmet down. I should.
The bike is 200.
This is a video, but
Ah, nice.
think it works for us.
Yay!
Foreigners in China. Can you imagine that? How unlikely for us to meet. Well,
nice to meet you. Yeah, really.
likewise. Alex, Chiara, and Simone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best of luck. Pleasure to
Yeah,
meet you.
maybe see you
Safe
again.
travels.
Yes.
Maybe we see us later.
Maybe I'll get stuck somewhere. Maybe you catch up with me.
Hey, we see you on the
cool.
way.
I don't think. I don't think you're supposed to catch up with me. Probably a little embarrassing with a motorcycle, but you never know.
Yeah,
Maybe you really take out the motor and then start to pedal.
You never know. I might get. I think I would like to spend some time in Xinjiang. So maybe I'll take some time there and explore.
The right place for the motorbike, Xinjiang.
Yeah, exactly.
Tour around.
So
And,
anyway,
yeah.
maybe we'll meet again on the road. In any case, I'll be happy to keep in touch.
Keep in touch for the borders.
Yes,
You
for the
never know.
borders. Any routes ahead? I don't really know exactly as of now, but I'll check later on about Xinjiang. Which are the recommended options? There's Silk Road is generally nice, right? You like following that, so we'll see. Okay.
Yeah, you know how much time I spent on this motorcycle. It's and all these things I buy basically online in China.
Yeah,
On Taobao, yes. How long have you been in China?
1 month, 1.5 months.
But the life on the road looks like almost 1 year.
Yeah.
But you already know everything. You buy things online as well yourself?
I buy the handlebar.
Okay.
The tires.
Okay.
Also, I think with Taobao, it's mostly just the pain where to have it sent.
Yes.
To find the address.
Yes. Yes. When I move,
It's doable.
yeah. Well, I have Iran on the map. I was looking now. There's really no other option. But anyway, by then,
Yeah, maybe they will open the ferry. Hopefully.
especially now, right? I have no idea why that ferry exists if they're not allowed to use it. They don't allow us.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're destroying their whole travel economy.
Yeah,
Where, I mean, like all the cyclists, all the overlanders, they will choose that route.
that will be so useful, and especially because literally it's Russia or Iran.
Yeah.
That will be such a lifeline for travelers. Well, I'll let you know if I find out anything. Let's see now.
Enjoy the ride.
Let's see if it starts. Okay. You never know. You never know. I've had some moments. I'll also show you, but you're cycling. You cannot really. I'll be happy at some point to show you the YouTube channel, the things I record. This now as well. It will make it to the video. I hope you don't mind. So you'll see yourself. I think neither of us will be famous anytime soon, but it's not about that. Okay, see you guys. See you. Safe trip. Bye bye. That was incredible. What a meeting. These guys, 3 foreigners, cycling all the way back to Europe. Incredible. Is this a bear? Should we be careful for bears? Ah, that was amazing, these guys. I'm so happy we met. Wow. What happened here? That looks relatively recent. Okay. Yeah, that's what you get when you go in the mountains. You never know. It's the snowy mountain. I think this is a tunnel that they mentioned. They will be camping somewhere here tonight. It's not a bad spot. It's a little cold though. It's very cold right here. It's cold now, and I can imagine at night. Okay, you can see the light there. I'm shivering. I'm actually shivering right now. Okay, this is snow, my friends. I think. Yeah, there you go. There's the snow. We found the snow. At last. I was kind of waiting for that to happen. There's some more here. Sunny day, but snowy. Okay, not too bad. If that's all, not too bad at all. Approaching. Oh, it's a big home. It's a big, big house. Okay, this took quite a bit of effort, but hopefully I found myself a room for tonight. Where's my key? I can't find my key. Where is the key? Okay. I'll follow the guy with the Mercedes. Okay. To a nice hotel that he has. hour, I think half an hour at least, to try to connect with the owner of the hotel I was staying at. They have no power, some issues, anyway. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Beautiful town. Oh, busy for you, busy for me. Look at snacks. That's nice. Hope we don't go too far from here. Where are we going? I want to be around here. Hello. It's an interesting town. A mixture of Buddhist monks, both men and women. Hello. There's some women over there. Lots of color. Very beautiful painting over there. Okay, it's already night, and as per Tibetan tradition, wow, it's all kids. It's all kids right now. Look at that. They all know the dance. That's so nice. It's all kids dancing. As per Tibetan tradition. It's almost dark. It's time to begin. So cute. This one is a little different. The kids are very funny. That's so cool.
Wow. The river is flowing nice and slow, just like the pace of life here. One of the many things I like. You saw these dances? That's a very, very characteristic part of Tibetan communities and Tibetan culture. I see it basically in every Tibetan town that I have been so far. That's the tradition. In evenings they gather at the town center, a small plaza, sometimes it's improvised, but basically in the area that's wide, put some music on, and they unleash their dancing spirits, old and young, men and women. It's always nice to see. I wish I learned one of those dances myself, but I still have not, and I might not in the end. Hello.
Hello.
That would be nice to take something like that with me home, but yeah, it takes a bit of work. And they're difficult, you know, they're difficult. There's a variety of dances. They go according to the rhythm. And I'm not much of a dancer. More like the opposite, forever, since always. So it's really, yeah. It will be to push myself in a direction that is very much against my nature until now, but at the same time very much worthwhile. I see the value of that, and I admire a lot of people who really don't care about what others think and how they look like, and they just have fun and enjoy the moment. That's what dancing is about, right? I've always had a bit of a problem with that, but it's never too late to learn, to improve. Maybe my time will come as well. And that's my room for tonight. Lovely. I'll have some rest, work a bit on the computer, and prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very interesting day. Tomorrow we'll try to do something that we might not be supposed to, but worthwhile. We'll see. Good night. Until tomorrow.